Okay, without further delay, please welcome, put your hands together for Mr. Wasim Akram. We have Arslan and Wasim Akram. Arslan is one of the best sports manager, player manager of the industry. Wasim Akram, who needs no introduction. So, Cricingif was started a couple of years back. We got seeded at a valuation of $4 million. This was back in 2016, and we have been the fastest growing cricket platform in the last year. With about 4 million users and 16 million plus aggregate reach of the social media and the platform, we have been in partnership with ICC, we've been in partnership with the PCB and the PSL. With PSL and PCB, we are exclusive global partners, so nobody else can show any clip of the PSL tournament, the PCB anywhere in the world. With ICC, it's territory based in Pakistan alone, but now we want to target the globe, not just Pakistan or any other limited market. And to truly be international, we are very excited to announce a truly international ambassador of cricket. So yeah, that's about the introduction. We have a small video for you guys. Let's watch that, and then we'll take it forward. I hope you are as excited as we are to have you on board as a shareholding director. Any words you want to say?
Yeah, I am. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Cricingif, I would like to welcome all of you. When I heard about these two young kids who started this Cricingif website, first PSL I've been seeing, and I think, who are these guys? Why they're every 2 minutes on television? And then obviously I downloaded the app. And I think as a cricketer, ex-cricketer and a cricket lover, what I liked about the app is Pakistan की जो cricket है उसको भी काफी इससे फायदा मिल रहा है, and plus they have live streaming on PSL. You can watch the highlights, you can watch wickets, you can watch catches, you can watch sixes, you can watch fours, and it's something very, very different than any other cricketing website. And the idea was for me to join them as a director was, of course, to give them some guidance on cricket, and in long term the idea ये भी है कि we can also post some videos and some stuff on it regarding coaching, especially Pakistan में we have seen कोई अभी तक हमने देखा नहीं कोई system है, especially for youngsters. Young means even I'm talking about, suddenly we saw about 2 weeks ago this young boy, 6.5 years boy from Chicha Watni, who became a social media sensation. ऐसे लोगों के लिए कोई पहुंच नहीं है. So that's where I think I'll be posting my videos, my thoughts, my views, and of course step by step, because coaching जो होती है kids की different होती है, from 12 onwards to 16 onwards are different, and then from 16 onwards is a very different coaching altogether. And I think this is the idea in the long run. I'm very, very excited. I must congratulate these guys, the job they have done as two young boys, and this is one of the top websites in the world now, with collaboration of ICC, PCB, and of course PSL. So Mubarak, I'm very, very excited. The idea is to improve and enhance Cricingif in general. और यहाँ से भी it's only gonna go up, I reckon, because cricketing mind है इनके पास, और plus इनका hard work है, इनका experience है, and I think it's really something very different for me, and I'm looking forward to it. As you know, I do like different stuff, I do like challenges, and this is one of the challenge for me. that I'm really excited for. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And one other thing, 2 years back, it's a small story which I want to share with you. Shahid and Qasim came to us around 2 years back saying that we want to partner with Wasim Akram. And we told them you guys are not big enough right now. So he said, don't worry, we'll be getting back to you. And now it's, we are very proud to be associated with them.
That too, something coming out of Pakistan. It's an honor. It's what you call it. You feel proud. कि पाकिस्तानी दुनिया लड़कों ने इतना बड़ा काम किया है, स्क्रैच से शुरू किया और कहाँ तक लेके आए हैं. 16 million people can reach that website, and it's only gonna get bigger and bigger and better. That's the idea behind it. You joining them. So good job.
Thank you. Thank you, Islam. So now if you have any questions, please let us know.
Tell me.
In February 2016, आपने एक app launch किया था, Same Cricket.
जी.
वो आपका था, it was partnered with somebody else.
I was partnered with the company in England, and I think they're still working on the app. Is still there, but they're still working on the actual के कैसे उस पे करना है उसको सारा. So obviously it's on there, but it's not 100% there.
See, but we can't, will this not clash with that?
Not at all. But this is totally different. इसमें हम, like I said, we'll be posting coaching videos, gripping the ball, handling the ball, wrist position. Gradually, आहिस्ता, straight away सब तो बता नहीं सकते. So youngsters के लिए बड़ा important होगा.
Technically speaking, that was just a news app, and this is more of a hands-on experience of what's happening live.
So will that be also parallel to this? Or
No, that's a different story altogether. That's just a news
It's
app.
about news about cricketing world.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
There's more towards practical and more towards not just the news, right?
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Hi, this is Abdullah from the Gulf newspaper. My question is this: first of all, how this app is different from other cricketing apps? As Wasim has already told that you'll be posting the videos of coaching on this app, that makes it different from other. But how do you relish the challenges of competing with like giants like Cricingif and Cricbuzz on this music
So
platform?
regarding that, we have a couple of new features. We consider ourselves as the pioneers of those features in the industry. So one of them is real-time ball-by-ball highlights. So no other platform, whether that's Cricingif or the names that you're taking, does that or have ever done that. So we have our own technology in-house that enables us to first become the fastest live scorers in the world. They're not faster than us. Second, we provide the ball-by-ball clips in real time. So no other platform provides that. And obviously there are many other things, like we are going into real-time gamification as well. So our aim and vision is to increase the engagement of the user with the sport, right? And we, come up with innovative technology solutions for that. So nobody else is doing that.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, Mr. Wasim Akram,
Good evening.
Shahid, and Mr. Islam. Welcome to Dubai. I mean, it's like your home ground, but still.
It is.
I have a question. Since like everything, we have a lot of cricket around, whether it is IPL, PSL, BBL, so many leagues are going on. That definitely helps the youngsters to learn a lot from them as they constantly keep showing. So how what's the major difference that this app is going to emphasize on, particularly from the live matches that they watch? Also, are we just virtualizing the things, or there is still a lot of need, of course, to go out there to the right coach and learn out from there?
There is still, you need a coaching. You still need to know how to grip the ball. You still need to know how to use your front arm. You still need to know how to measure your run up. All these little things, these young kids from subcontinent, but cricketing world, they have these questions in their minds. Watching cricket is fine. You can watch it, but nobody's there to explaining how to hold the ball, what to do to start off with. It's like little details. That's where we're actually gonna work on. And I've been coaching and mentoring teams from last 14 years. So I think I have the experience that what to do and how to do it. That's why the idea is that this Cricingif will be very different than the other apps.
Sure. Basically, my major point to ask this was it's not the kids to turn to zombies because they still have to go out and do
Yeah,
the
that's
thing.
what they're going to do. But if I knew how to grip the ball at the age of 8, and if I know how to use my front arm, then it's much easier for me.
That's nice.
Because you can mend their action when they're from 8 till the age of 16. After that, it's kind of impossible. I mean, people do, coaches do worldwide try to do that, but we're seeing a lot more stress fractures at the back because changing an action can put a lot of burden on your body as well.
Thank you very much. And who would win the PSL from which side?
PSL, yeah, let's hope so, Sultan. But again, you're too early. Point table is very, very close. 1 point difference, 2 point difference. So, it'll be exciting.
Sure, thank you.
Hi, I think all the app questions are very clear, and that was fine. But Wasim, I want to ask you that will there be an India-Pakistan match in Dubai ever again?
Pakistanis are ready to play India. It's just, I think it's again got to do with the governments. We player can only insist or tell people, okay, let's play cricket and invite India, but it's up to India, who mante and nahi mante. So that's the problem. Indian-Pakistan cricket, they talk about Ashes. How many people watch Ashes at the most? Maybe 50 million, if I'm exaggerating. India-Pakistan game, 1 billion people will watch it. And this is the pressure, not just on the day, month before it starts. Pressure on the players, pressure on the nations, the parties, the get-togethers, and it's, everything, it's just fun. I played so much Indo-Pak cricket. I feel sad for these cricketers nowadays, especially for India and Pakistan, कि देख भी नहीं पाते और खेल भी नहीं पाते. उसकी तो beauty और है.
That's what as a child, I've seen you play at Sharjah and a big fan of you.
Sharjah, we went to India, India came to Pakistan. I was fortunate to be part of those series. I mean, they are my highlights of my career, to play India in India, and same for Indians playing in Pakistan.
I hope we get a match soon.
I hope so.
Thank you.
Hi, Shahid, I'm Ronak from Radio 4. I want to ask you, while there are a lot of apps and there are a lot of celebrities, cricketing celebrities from Pakistan, from India, what made you choose what Mr. Wasim Akram, and why did you think it was a good association for the brand as well?
So that's a good question. So we actually, when we wanted to, associate with a player or with a big brand, and we went back and looked at our vision. That what is our vision? Are we there just for just like other apps, just for the sake of it? We want an association, or we really truly want to conquer this entire arena, right? And we couldn't think of anyone else. There was no competition. There was just one Wasim Akram that came to mind, and we were like, we're not going to compromise on that. Just like Hassan said, that we went to him 2 years back. We were pretty small back then, but we waited. We worked hard, and we proved ourselves. And I'm, very excited that we have aligned visions. So that's why Wasim Akram. There's nobody else that can compete with the brand.
It's a good success story, I think.
Let's hope it keeps on
2
going.
years, you could go back to him and then.
Yeah. So we have to be that way. I mean, so far it has been good, and we are very ambitious, and we'll keep on being ambitious. So let's hope we kind of conquer our targets. Thank you.
And in Cricingif, the idea is, of course, the idea will be in future to me interviewing some young kids from Pakistan. And if they'll talk to me, they'll be more open about cricketing questions, about what they think, what sort of problems they have with their coaching, little details.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what
it will
we're
make you
gonna
more
work on.
reachable to your audience.
Yeah.
Wasim bhai, I have one question for you.
Sure.
Maybe it is out of box, but going down the line 20 years, 19 years back, there was a test match between Pakistan and India in Chennai.
Yeah.
And Sachin and Muge were batting, and the rest of the batsmen had gone back to pavilion already. And Sachin was batting, I think, 180 something, and India was about to win the match. They needed around 16 to 20 runs at that time, and you were leading Pakistan.
Yeah.
And there was a team huddle. And I don't know what you could tell the players in that huddle, that after that people managed to get all the Indian batsmen out for within 2-3 runs, and Pakistan went on to win that match.
Yeah.
As an Indian, I was disappointed. But आप क्या बताएंगे कि आपने क्या कहा था उस huddle में?
देखिए, I think वो documentary है, उस पे एक बनी हुई Channel 4 की. It's called Cricket and War. I think उस tour पे उस पे हमने access दिया था कैमरा को, का मुझे dressing room. But वो particular जो meeting थी, वो जो huddle थी, I remember that game like it was yesterday, because that was one of my favorite games in my career. I played a lot of tests, my 100 plus, but वो game मुझे अच्छी तरह याद है. I just said, it was a half a minute kind of thing. वही मैं अपने कप्तान इमरान खान से सीखा, वो short and sweet and to the point. I just said, कि सिर्फ एक विकेट चाहिए. We could see Sachin की बैक में थोड़ी सी twitch है. गर्मी, as you know, Chennai was very hot. It still is very hot. So I said कि ये इसलिए एक गलती की, बाकी players इतना pressure है. Maybe हमें उन्हें 16, 20 to win, 25 to win will win the game. And that's what exactly happened. I don't know, the gods were probably listening to us at the time, not to Indians, but to Pakistanis. But you know, why this test match was important, crucial in my career. It's winning and losing, as we all know, part of it. It's after winning the test match, we Pakistani team got this standing ovation from Chennai. For 40,000 people, we took the lap. They were all standing up and you know, praising us. That it was, to me, it was one of the highlights of my career.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Big fan from India.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
So, hi.
Hi, Sana here. I would like to ask you one wicket, if you could narrow down. It's not related. It's okay. One wicket that you could narrow down to. The best that you've ever taken the wicket.
You know, I've taken lots and lots of wickets over my career, but the wicket that mattered and people still remember,
Yes.
it's got to be the Alan Lamb one, 1992 World Cup. Because, I mean, you just, every clip you see,
Yeah.
wherever you go, where if the Pakistani function, that wicket is always there and always will be there, I think, for how many years to come. So that definitely, coming to the equation,
Yes.
the situation, I think that was the most important wicket of my career.
Thank you so much. Mr. Shahid,
Yes.
of course we all love Wasim Akram.
Yes, we do.
And, but do we see any more cricketers who would be helping coaching?
Definitely. Coaching, I'm not sure, but maybe. But we will be, you know, through Wasim Akram. Wasim Bhai will definitely help us out as well, you know. Why not? He will. But, you know, Wasim Akram, this is not an endorsement. This is Wasim Akram joining permanently as shareholding director.
Of course, yeah.
No other player would be, you know, seeing that as of now. The plan right now is just him. And we will be collaborating with other players. Why not?
Thank you so much.
We'll be doing master classes with quite a few top cricketers of the world. In a long run, that's the idea. Say we can have a chat with Brendan McCullum and see what sort of mindset he's got. Uska mindset मुझे पता है. मेरे ख्याल में आप लोगों को भी पता है कि हर गेम पे मारना है. But again, he has been very successful. Master class with McCullum, with Gale, all these greats of the game, modern greats of the game. In the long run, that's the idea.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, Wasim. How are you?
I'm
Fazila
good.
Sabah this side. I have two questions actually. One is it getting difficult for you, team director of Multan Sultan and ambassador of so many brands, and now joining Cricingif? Is it difficult for you to manage time, or it's all on your fingertips now?
It's kind of fingertips because of this guy sitting next to me. But again, you know, when you're young, you hope for this. And I'm not complaining. I'm happy that Upar Wale ne, you know, itna abhi tak, I retired 14, 15 years ago. I'm still in demand, so that's a good thing. And I try to be professional. I try to be on time. I try to do my homework before. Maybe that's why, you know, I'm still in kind of in demand with the brand. So yeah, it's not a problem at all. You just have to organize your time.
And my second question is, if you were like bowling against any team in the current PSL, which batsman you would like to bowl against?
That's a very. I have been bowling in the nets though. Multan Sultan nets, and I've been probably troubling everyone, including Sangha as well. So Sangha, whenever somebody nicks a ball, I say one more wicket in the bag. No, but I think T20 format can be easy, can be difficult for a bowler. On these wickets, especially Sharjah and Dubai wickets, are actually not bad to bowl. But if you're playing in India T20, murder. So I'm okay. I think I'm glad that I haven't played I didn't play T20. I'm okay what I had before. My average would have been like 30 per wicket instead of 23.
Last question.
I hope they're listening. What advice will you give Lahore Qalandars?
You know, I really don't believe giving advice to any team at this stage of the game. Just in the tournament, because they have their think tank, they have their captain. It can happen to any team. But I suppose cricketing terms, it's not an advice, it's just a suggestion. वो ये है कि you can't play short on every ball. You have one or two batsmen in first six who have the particular role, and then you have, you know, number 4, 5, 6 to steady the ship. I think that's where they probably were wrong. But again, it's still a really good enough side. Still they can, you know, if they win 5 out of 5 now, from now onwards, you know, they can still qualify. So you never know. We have seen this time and time again.
Sorry, one last question.
One last question. I wanted to ask first, but what happened is because we're more talking about the app. We all know that no one can match up to your standards.
Of Wasim Akram, like he's one of the best we have ever seen. And so, if there is anyone in the recent players who could come up to your standard, who do you think it will be?
I've been following cricket as a commentator as well from last since I retired. But I think the bowler I love to watch nowadays has got to be Mitchell Stark. He's quick, 150 plus, reverse swings the ball, goes around the wicket. Every time he goes around the wicket in the reverse swing, he gets wicket because he's got pace and height. So I think if he stays fit, he's going to break a lot of records.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
We're just going to proceed with the one-on-one. And the rest of you, thank you so much for joining us tonight on such short notice.
Thank you once again.
Can you have
आज शाम ट्रैवल कर नहीं अच्छा संडे हमारा टीम डिनर है ना कल भी है परसों भी है अच्छा